So, on May 29, 2024, that was the first ever day of my first official apartment. And so now, today is Sunday, June 22nd, 2025. It's a little over a year after when I first moved into my apartment, so let's go inside and take an updated look. Alright, so starting out with the battery, as what you saw earlier, this right here is a Yale smart lock that automatically locks whenever you press the Yale icon on the front, and same thing goes whenever you insert your 6-digit code. And regarding the battery, behind this case are a set of 4 AA batteries, in which you unscrew the top screw right above the Yale logo to change out the batteries, and there's an additional battery for the keypad itself that's powered by a 9-volt battery. Both those batteries were changed out on the Monday after the 4th of July for 2024, and it's almost been a year since the batteries were changed out. Entrance door looks pretty much the same. Still got the paint splatter right on the outside where the peephole is. Over here, the closet space has not changed all that much. And if I can get a focus, there's Lego City. That's not what we're here to see. A couple or a few areas to the living room has changed, especially with the coffee table. I keep talking to myself and getting a dinette set. However, that time has not gotten around to me as of yet. Still gotta clean out this part of the area to make room for this wooden chair, because I want to try to give myself a mini bookcase that lies in between my brother's games and the thermostat on the wall. And the current time is just a little after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I still have no idea how to change the clock that you see on the thermostat right there, as the air conditioning is now turned on. It is ridiculously hot outside. But yeah, if anybody knows how to change the time here on the thermostat, please let me know in the comments. And the thing actually stays on for a long time, even if you step away from it, which is convenient. You got the back patio outside here. Not much has really changed for the patio, although for the utility door, I still don't have the key for that door, and the lock is still broken. I have no idea how to make sure that the utility door is shut tight, because I have to use one of the patio furniture to secure the, or at least try to secure the utility door. But at the same time, I can't really do that because on this coming Tuesday, preventative maintenance is coming by to make sure all areas are accessible. So if they see a patio table blocking the utility door, that could lead to a problem. And regarding the gaming area, not much has changed since then. As we go around here, go ahead and turn this light off as we make our way over to the kitchen. Standard apartment kitchen, although the kitchen here, as well as the bathroom, is notorious for roaches. Yes, I said roaches, and I say that because late last May, the pest control team came by to do a treatment of all of the cabinets, the countertops, and the floor, ensuring that there are no areas for roaches to creep under. And sometimes they creep in certain areas behind the fridge, or maybe where there are small cracks around the kitchen sink. Yeah, any of those areas where you see little cracks, those are areas where these filthy roaches sneak their way through. The good news is that last Tuesday, pest control found no roaches at that time. So that's something. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole kitchen area. And going over to the hallway, another thing I want to report is the smoke detectors. And the smoke detectors were changed out twice within a 2-month span. And the old smoke detectors, they were Kitty P4010 ACW smoke alarms, and they were notorious for their network errors. And when I say network error, they would play a chime and say connection lost, press button to temporarily silence, and so I would have to break out the step ladder, then place it in an area where I can access these detectors, press the button to temporarily silence them, which will enter hush mode. Then to exit hush mode, you would press the button again to perform a test. And I hated doing that, especially when I was in the middle of my sleep, thinking about wanting to see a special friend of mine, but then I hear the smoke alarm doing smoke alarm things. And so when they were replaced, they ended up replacing them with carbon monoxide alarms. And not only that, the alarm here in the hallway and the one in my brother's room were on mounting brackets, but they were not connected to the wiring, in which the wiring leads to the breaker panel. And not only that, the detector in my room, although connected to the wiring leading over to the breaker panel, it was left hanging from the ceiling, and that was also a bust. And now, here's the new smoke alarms. They look very much better than the old smoke alarms. This right here is the First Alert SMICO 100AC. Although this is a smoke and carbon monoxide alarm, the carbon monoxide feature is useless because I do not have any appliances utilizing gas. But thankfully the detectors detect smoke like they're supposed to, so here's a step in the right direction. Going over to the washer and dryer right here. As I said before, this machine does the job like how it's supposed to, even though my laundry bin and then the other laundry bin right here, they constantly fill up with a lot of laundry, and so pretty much every day 24/7 is laundry day, you know, but at least the machine does what it's supposed to do, so that's something. And also this door right here, it opens and closes like how it should. However, the bottom wheel on the track is very rugged, and you would have to work out the darn thing to close it. And same thing goes for this closet right here, even though this is not as bad. Of course, I say that, I'm struggling a little trying to close it. Don't want to pinch my fingers. It's either something with the top track or the bottom track. I don't know. Here's a look at my room, as you can see. Very, very Yoshi, at least on the bookshelf. Preserved Legos on the bottom. More Yoshis and Tails in the middle. More Tails out above my wooden dresser. And also my closet. Just wanted to show that off. Looking outside my window, there's a various amount of trees, so you can't really see much into the parking lot. Workstation, like so. And let's go ahead and take a look in my brother's room. We'll take a peek. If I can get a focus. There's his workstation. And some golf bags. He ended up replacing the light switch right here with one of those power up light switch things, which I'm not experienced with using. Yeah, that's his room. And we'll take a look at the bathroom. Standard apartment bathroom. Not much to say. That's the sink area. And this door goes out towards the water heater. So yeah, standard sink, the toilet over here, and we'll test out the plumbing fixtures for the shower. Pretty good water pressure. And as said before, the shower head was replaced at the time I first moved in to this apartment. Standard bathtub. And I've had this shower curtain since last year. But yeah, that's basically a look at the apartment. As you can see, mirror in the mirror. And the exhaust fan does the job like it's supposed to. As well go back out into the living room. So yeah, there you have an updated look at my apartment. I've learned a lot since last year I was here. I learned about the smart lock on the front door and what some of the maintenance events take place here, like pest control and as well as preventative maintenance, which, having brought that up, the oven light for the stove does not seem to work anymore. It's supposed to turn on whenever I open the door, but the light does not turn on. And even when I shut the door, I press the button, you cannot see the light in there, as it is definitely burnt out. And I guess we'll end it here. So that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know your apartment story in the comments down below. Thank you as always for watching, and that is it.